Here we go, watch the lights. Green flag, hit it!
Okay, apologies for the late start to the race. We've had some technical difficulties. We are going now, and it looks to me like it's been a lot of contact at the first corner. I think Damien, both Nathan, KKND was involved in. He's lost a front wing. KKND's car has taken a big ploughing at the rear. You can already see the damage at the side. He's got no rear wing. He's lost the back end, and that's exactly the consequence of the lack of downforce there. But it's all kind of breaking off just in front. Danny there trying to attack. And Ken's is trying to go back with, just as I said that, we've got our first retirement of the race. And unfortunately, our first retirement this week as well. It's been looking very strong in terms of attrition rate. But as they come down the hill in towards that left-hander, King Dio actually in the lead at this stage. Zandakana has dropped to second. And I did exactly what I said earlier. Oh, no, he spun. King Dio's gone off the circuit. And he's got himself back on again. Bronski and Mr. Guy go through. I genuinely think this is going to be a very highly contested race. This is not over. And whilst Zandakana got in front, that does not mean he's going to stay there until the end of the race. We just don't know what's going to be up his sleeve. And as the rest of that midfield power through, it looks like something out of a touring car race. Very, very close together. This is going to be some extreme racing. Let's try and wait and see who comes at the top of the hill first. I think Zandakana's going to just about do it. So through the final corner they come, and it's looking at the moment like it's going to be a very big lead there for Zandakana. He's got himself approximately 0.9 seconds as they come across the start-finish line. Mr. Guy, Bronski's still there, Devil Bevan also, but this is where it's getting a bit tense now. George Kens, RL Danny and King Dio, all of those guys are battling so hard right now. Dio barely leading the field. He's dropped to P5. He was as high as P2 on the grid. He was looking so strong earlier on. And there's a lot of network issues in the game right now. Hopefully they don't stay around for too long. It's making these cars lag a little bit. It's maybe getting them a little bit too nervous when they're inside their cockpit already under the racing pressure and the racing stress that they are. And we've got a car off in the background, and that is Ken's 24/7 again. So unfortunately his race has not gone to plan at all. But the driver's still very closely packed together at this early stage in the race. We're only on like number 2 out of the 8 here today. With Mr. Guy 959, Bronski, Devil Bevin, King Dio, RL Danny, and George Love as well. They're all looking very packed together. I do think this is going to come down to a race of attrition. It's going to come down to consistency and who really can pack the most punch over a long distance of time. Because right now, Zandakana has got himself 0.8 seconds over the rest of the field now. That's all very well and good coming towards the end of lap number 2, but we don't know how that pace is going to stay. We don't know if he's going to start dropping off slightly, if he's going to maybe start making a couple of errors. Although his pace is very good, is it consistent? Can he do it time and time again? We'll have to try and wait and see either way. But he comes across the line, leading again on lap number 3. He'll be followed by Mr. Guy, then Bronski, then Devil Bevan, and King Dio, though, is looking much more competitive now inside that cockpit. Let's see what he can do from here. Will he go to the inside? No, he won't. Oh, he tried. He thought about it. But turn 1, very difficult to overtake. And Devil Bevin gone a bit wide there. I think King Dio may sneak one up the inside of the next corner. He's played the cutback perfectly, in all honesty. And he's got himself up to P4. Job done. And unfortunately, that was aided with an error there. Must have been Devil Bevan, but he's looking at the moment like he's in a very nice position. King Dio and Bronski there as well. Just behind me, got Kens and Ultra Chromati. They're also going hammer and tong at this early stage. We're almost getting towards the halfway stage. You've got two distinct paths, the top five, and then the rest of the drivers as well. You can see just behind Ultra Chromati, you've got Sherback, George Love, Nathan Alpha, and Damien Black, with KKND are still retirement after the race, with that rear wing being completely wiped off the car. So unfortunately, it has not gone too well for him at that stage during the race. We'll see what he can do, as we say, as the race draws on. We still got well over half the race, about 5 laps, or 4.5 or so. And the leader's got 1.6 seconds now to Zander Kana, so we'll see what Mr. Guy can do, but I think Mr. Guy 959 is actually looking rather tense right now. They come through the final corner, and look at that side by side in the final corner. Brodsky, oh, King Guy spun it, he's lost control, and he's going to come back on the circuit, and he's down to P6, that's going to be, and his race just goes from bad to worse. He just can't get the luck today. And you've really got to feel sorry for King Dio. He's tried so hard, but he's so far back now. He's down to P6, 7/10 of where RIO Danny is. And was that an enforced error or no? He's got Ultra Chromati now, battling with Ken's 24/7. Those guys so close together. And Ultra Chromati trying to do everything he can to get past as they reach the top of the hill. Ken's able to defend one corner, he goes a bit deep. Ultra Chromati follows suit in synchronization. Got to be careful though, Sherback is not that far away at this stage during the race. They're coming towards, as we say, that all-important halfway mark. This is where drivers need to make that decision of where their second half is going to be. And Ultra Chromati goes up the inside. Oh, and he's got it. Oh, he kicks the back end out. And a bit of style as well, but Ultra Chromati will be certainly scoring a couple of style points there from the judges. He moves up into P7, and he's going to be looking to try and push on now. Ken's back in the slipstream again. We'll check back with the leader soon as Ken's over to the inside. It'll be a very late braking manoeuvre through there. That would surely end in him hitting the rear wheel. He had to be very careful through there, in fact. We've got King Dio, Danny, Devil Bevan and Bronski. All of those guys getting much closer together. But still Zander Kana, 1.4 seconds clear as he hits the halfway stage. So 4 laps left of the Brno circuit. And Zander Kana really has got the most of these guys so far. 1.4 seconds. Mr. Guy in P2, Bronski P3, Devil Bevan 4th, Danny 5th. Either King Dio looking to really try and get his race on track in turn 1. Careful! Just gets it in front. Risky move there, but I don't think at this stage King Dio's got much to lose. He's unfortunately had a bit of a downward spiral race thus far in the first half, and he's trying everything he can to get it back up front. Got to be careful of a counter-attack though. Danny is coming right back for him. Can't get the move to go. And has got to try and keep an eye as well on that lower field. That's where the majority of battles are happening today, as the front 5 starters split out into their little breakaway packs. We've got Sherback and George Love over into the inside there, and George Love, I think he's played that very cautiously. He made his instinct clear from the get-go. Oh, and he almost lost control. Able to hold on to that rear end. Look at Damien Black as well. He wants a bit of the action now. He tries to attack Sherback, and you really do got to speculate how much Damien Black can give. He's in P12 at the moment. Currently last position after KKND's retirement. Well, let's just Wait and see. Flashes his lights. He's obviously not happy with Sherback for some reason or another. But breaking late there, trying to gain him an advantage. And look at that, we've got King Dyer now battling with Devil Bevan. And they're going to come to the top of the hill, and it's so hard to pass through there. The elevation change favours the outside line. And he's trying to hold it, and Devil Bevan's able to just about see it off there. Good vision. Dyer's coming back up the inside. He spun there the lap before, but not this time. He's going to go through the inside. Devil Bevan's going to push him all the way though in towards turn one. It's a drag race to the first corner, and still, I think Devin Bevan's going to have to hold off. He will indeed. King Dyer makes it stick. And you just got to wonder. So King Dyer is P4. P3 is 1.6 seconds away. I don't think he can catch Mr. Guy in P2, or in fact our race leader, who's actually dropped back a bit there to Mr. Guy. That gap's come down to 1.3 seconds. So I do think maybe Mr. Guy's starting to eke a little bit of time now. And I think the game may have crashed there. Yeah, so we believe the game unfortunately has crashed. We'll try and see what the outcome of that race will be. I mean, I think we got over 75% race distance. So I'm not sure what the actual outcome is going to be, if that will be the official outcome as they were when they crossed the line last. I mean, they were technically 75% done, I think. So I believe it may just be where they crossed the line last time out. We may get a rerun, I'm not sure. We'll wait and see what our race admin says. But for now, we'll try and figure out a solution, guys, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can, I think. But it's been a very entertaining evening of racing so far. It's got to be said. Until that net crash, we did think a lot of people, and you can see already Xander Kana is not happy with that result. He wanted it. He really did want to win that race. He was in control, 1.3 seconds clear. And we'll have to try and wait and see if we get a restart or no. But 6 laps in, I think it may be a bit over-expecculum. We'll wait and see anyway. So, from myself, Liam Jenkins, guys, we'll see what happens very soon. And I'll keep you updated as soon as I know what's going on.